Do Miranda rights apply to drunk driving arrests? Have you ever wondered if Miranda rights come into play during a drunk driving arrest? It's a common question that many people ask, especially when they hear about legal cases in the news. Let's break it down together. Miranda rights are designed to protect individuals during police interrogations. They must be read to a suspect when two main conditions are met. First, the person must be in police custody, meaning they are either formally arrested or their freedom is significantly restricted. Second, the police must intend to conduct a custodial interrogation, which is questioning aimed at getting incriminating statements. In the context of drunk driving arrests, things can get a bit tricky. When an officer pulls someone over for suspected driving under the influence, they often look for signs of impairment. This might include slurred speech or the smell of alcohol. During this initial stop, officers may conduct field sobriety tests or preliminary breath tests. Importantly, these actions do not require Miranda warnings because they are not considered custodial interrogations. If the driver is arrested for driving under the influence, that is when the situation changes. Once the arrest occurs, police must read the Miranda rights before any formal questioning begins while the suspect is in custody. However, in many drunk driving cases, officers relying more on observable behavior and chemical test results rather than statements from the suspect. This means that Miranda warnings may not always be necessary. If police do decide to question the arrested driver and want to use those statements in court, they must provide the Miranda warning first. This warning includes the right to remain silent and the right to an attorney. If they fail to do this, any statements made can be excluded as evidence in court. However, it is essential to note that not providing a Miranda warning does not invalidate the DUI arrest itself or the results of any chemical tests. From a true crime perspective, understanding how Miranda rights apply in drunk driving cases shows the balance between protecting individual rights and allowing law enforcement to do their job effectively. The ruling from Miranda v. Arizona in 1966 emphasized the need for protection against self-incrimination during custodial interrogations. In cases of drunk driving, the focus is often on objective evidence rather than what the suspect says. However, in more complex cases, especially those involving injury or death, custodial interrogation and Miranda warnings become more relevant. It is important for suspects to know that they have the right to remain silent and to consult with an attorney once they are formally arrested. This knowledge is vital because statements made without proper warnings can be suppressed, which can affect the prosecution's case. Law enforcement must carefully assess whether the situation meets the criteria for custody and interrogation to determine when Miranda rights apply in drunk driving arrests.